Assignment 2-3, we're going to do some inserting, put in some borders, some hyperlinks, and merge some cells. So I've started off in my drive. I've created an untitled spreadsheet. I'm going to name this 2-3. Click on the untitled spreadsheet, type in 2-3, click OK. And I'm going to, in another tab, after watching the video tutorial, now I've got this text to copy and paste. So I'm going to click my left mouse button, bottom right, and select to the top left. I'm going to right click anywhere inside that table and copy. And I'll go back to my tab with 2-3. I'm going to right click in cell A1, paste. Okay, much easier than typing all that in. Okay, now I'm going to ready for the formatting direction. So the first formatting direction has me insert 2 rows at the very top of the sheet. So how are we going to do that? So these are the rows 1 through 8 here. I'm going to right click that first row and I'm going to insert 1 above. That gives me another row. I'm going to repeat that, insert 1 above. That gives me a second row. So those are my 2 rows. The next direction, A1, select A1 to E1. And we're going to merge. We're going to take these 5 cells and we're going to make them 1 cell. And here's the merge and center button. Got the 2 little arrows. See, now that has turned them all into one long horizontal cell. And it says to do the same. Row 2, merge and center. Clicking on the merge and cells toolbar button. Okay, and then I'm going to type Golden State Warriors. In the first row, in 2015 NBA Finals stats in the second. Okay, in those cells, I got Golden State Warriors and the 2015 NBA Finals stats. Now I'm going to select the titles in rows 1 to 3. So rows 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to select these. And I'm going to bold and center. Click on the bold and center. So they all have been bolded and centered. And it also says to fill them with yellow. I'm going to use my little bucket, fill color, and I'm going to fill them with yellow. Okay, now it says to select from A1 to E10, which is the entire table. And then I'm going to click on the all borders. I'm going to give this one a border. Now, the borders that you see here won't show up when you print. These borders are just for the sake of the spreadsheet, but you actually need to specify the borders that you do want. So we're going to click on the borders, and there's different ways you can do inner borders, horizontal borders, etc. But the one that we want in this case are all borders. So that gives us borders around our whole entire table. Select the rank numbers. I'm going to select the rank numbers in direction 6. And it's going to have me bold the text, clicking on the bold button. Go back to alignment, and I'm going to center these as well. Clicking on the alignment button, and then to center. And fill with blue. Click on the fill color, and I'm going to fill that with that deep dark Warriors blue. Again, this makes these numbers real difficult to see, so we're going to change that text color to white, making them real easy to see. Okay. Next, direction 7 is expand the right column numbers. Now notice, like Leandro Barbosa and Draymond Green and Sean Livingston, their numbers aren't showing, their names, full names aren't showing up. So I'm going to drag this, make sure their names are showing up. Also, field goals attempted is not showing up. Let's correct that. in a later lesson, we'll learn how to wrap these words. But for now, we're just learning how to adjust these column numbers. You can also, if you want, these don't need to be quite as large. The numbers and the field goals. The rank can be a little smaller as well. As long as everything fits in there and you can see it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create a hyperlink. Now, because this spreadsheet is online, you can link anything on here, any text on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Golden State Warriors, and I'm going to click on Insert Link. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Control+K. In this case, I'm just going to click on Insert Link, and it's going to give me some choices. The text is going to say Golden State Warriors. That isn't going to change. But what I'm going to do is on the NBA.com website, their main website is the link to their home page for the Warriors. You can also link it to the Wikipedia, but in this case, we're going to use the NBA.com one. That means anyone who's looking at your website online can click on that and link directly to the Warriors website. So I click there and click Apply. Notice how it's underlined here. Notice up in the function bar, it shows you that now this is a hyperlink that's going to this website for the Warriors. Okay, that is assignment 2-3. We've covered inserting, borders, hyperlinks, merging cells. Now you take a look and check it against the key.